put Tobey's villains in Andrew's world, I don't think Andrew could handle them.
Cap.
Plus, Tobey can keep a secret, unlike Andrew, who was broken his promise to Gwen's dad like 10 minutes later. Tobey took them slaps from Harry and he kept his word to Norman.
Yeah, he's a real.
Nice.
Hold on, does Superman take a break?
Yes, he saw Garfield and freak this. I'm gone.
No. He said, stop.
I'm gone.
No, he's not for the people.
The people.
He set them up.
Kneel before that nigga got out that bus. He looked around.
Are we gonna act like No Way Home exists?
We ain't talking about No Way Home.
No,
we talking about Tobey and Andrew.
No Way Home.
Man.
And you lost as soon as you bring No Way Home up.
Listen,
Nigga had to go to No Way Home. That told you was around. I told you he can't do it.
Steven.
Who is the best Spider-Man? Andrew Garfield said that he's willing to come back to the role after swinging in 2021's No Way Home. He said he'd return as Peter Parker. He said, for sure, I would 100% come back if it was the right thing, if it's addictive to the culture, if there's a great concept that you could sink your teeth into. Oh, Andrew Garfield coming back. Now, if Andrew Garfield comes back, that's, contingent on if Tobey it will come back, because we don't know if Tobey's going to come back for Spider-Man 4 or to do his Spider-Man 4 movie, or they're going to try to do both. They were kind of making it seem like it's one or the other. Andrew could come back or Tobey Maguire? I would say do both, but it looks like they're kind of doing one or the other. So in Discord, I was kind of blown because we had this discussion in Discord, and 70% of Discord said Andrew is the best Spider-Man. So we know what team you're on. Keon?
Yes?
Who's the best live-action Spider-Man?
Why is that a question?
Because it's a question.
But don't questions have to make sense?
No, they don't. That's the thing about it.
But okay. Ask me again.
Who is the better live-action Spider-Man?
Between
Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield?
See, that last part. Yeah. That don't make sense.
Was there another language?
Say something in English. Speak English to me. That don't make sense. So
who's the best Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire.
Okay, Tobey Maguire. Okay, Mary Jane.
Or
no. Yeah. Okay, got it. Oh, got it now. Tobey Maguire is better. Got it. I didn't understand that last part was
facts. Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man, bro. We can talk about it. I think that we should talk about it.
Oh, we are.
Tobey Maguire had the best movie. Could we just
movies?
I mean, sure. Yeah.
Oh, you want to pick one? Oh, my fault. Oh, my bad. We'll pick one.
Hey,
movie.
pick anyone.
Hey,
pick any Tobey Maguire movie if they're better than all of Andrew's.
Andrew was a better actor. He was a better. He is a better actor. He out-act Tom Holland and he out-act Tobey Maguire, bro. So miss me with that, bro. He was a way better actor. He acted out both of them in No Way Home.
Are we giving out props for being the better actor versus the better Spider-Man?
Andrew had.
We're talking about Spider-Man.
Andrew had every missile of Spider-Man. He had the jokes. He had the web shooters. He built his own stuff. He showed also too that his intelligence as Peter Parker.
And he failed.
He did not show. Tobey didn't show.
Yes, he did.
Tobey
did show his intelligence.
Let's take this piece by piece.
Yeah.
But his Spider-Man's a failure though. His girlfriend died.
Yes.
On his watch.
He let his woman die. And as a superhero, your default gone.
Yeah, here you suck.
Imagine Lois on Superman's watch.
Oh, he did
die. He did die. He turned back time.
No.
She died, bro.
No,
you can't say that, bro. I'm a Superman fan. She died, man.
No, she didn't.
He picked her body up. He spin around.
That never happened.
Fuck you up, bro.
That never happened.
It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
There's no Warren boxing.
You can pull up the footage.
What footage? It never happened.
You can pull up the footage.
When time runs back, That means that never happened.
This nigga's funny. This nigga's funny.
No.
That's the beauty of time travel.
No. As I said, she died, bro.
She died on his watch, like literally. He couldn't save her. Like let's try to throw Lois in there, right?
Okay.
The reason why she died is because he was being Superman.
He gave his word.
So to a default, him being the hero. Tobey? I mean, Andrew?
Get it straight. Andrew.
Couldn't get it done.
Andrew was trying to protect her because Goblin was trying to.
And she died.
He stopped it from happening, bro.
I know he tried.
He saved her one time. She failed, bro.
And what happened?
One died.
I got you.
Hey, bro, he saved her.
Too.
She fell before he saved her. Come on, man.
Hit her head too.
Man, y'all with the bullshit, bro. No.
How did he shoot that in the movie? Can we see that clip, please?
God damn.
Can you pull that up?
In case it gets close, we'll pull the clip up. I don't think we need to pull the clip out.
We don't need to.
We know what's up. We know he failed as, a Spider-Man by protecting his loved one, right?
Yes.
That's a failure. The way his Uncle Ben died was bullshit. Peter, where you at? Come out. Going out looking for trouble. This nigga's on the roof. This fool's acting like a little bitch. Saw the way he threw that temper tantrum and got his uncle freaking shot. His uncle was looking for him. Peter, where are you?
Didn't your boy Tobey get the same situation? Uncle Ben got shot in the car?
No, Uncle Ben
got shot too.
Why did Uncle Ben
go get Peter, right? He got shot.
Yes.
Peter had an attitude with Uncle Ben as well. You're not my father.
But he still had to pick him up. He was going to be there regardless of the argument. Okay? Andrew Garfield's case, he made his father leave the house at night, walking down to that freaking liquor store and
to
getting
find
smoked.
him to
find who?
He went to go look for him because he saw he was in a rut.
Yeah, and who was watching him? What looked for him? He was watching him. You looking for me? Yeah. Watched him walk off.
It's not. He was angry. He was a kid. He was angry as hell.
Making excuses now.
That's not an excuse. It's the truth.
Making excuses now.
Missing with that shit, bro.
Sorry.
Any kid would see their parents upset, bro, and not walk up to their parent like, I'm right here. No, you upset, bro.
He was mean to his Aunt May. Gave her nothing but trouble. Sidelined his aunt. Aunt May, sweet. Tobey's Aunt May, her, my nigga. He was sweet. The Aunt May did everything for his aunt, bro. Come back, pick up boxes for the yard sale, and get the pep talks. He heeded advice from his aunt. Took the ring to help marry his Mary Jane. This is Tobey Maguire, mind you.
While
Andrew Garfield was out there being a bitch.
No.
Neglecting the same aunt that you made when you're the one that made her a widow. A widower. You made her that way. And you still was on that leaving your camera in sewers with your name on it.
So what does that mean? You're a Spider-Man who don't learn his own lessons within your own movie.
Yes.
Tobey, Uncle Ben said, I'm going to be. Uncle Ben said, I'm going to be right here. He said, you don't have to. He said, I'm going to be here anyway. Don't miss Andrew with the bull, bro. Tobey did the same in the car with Uncle Ben, bro. Uncle Ben said, I'm going to be here. He said, you don't have to, and he left and stormed out the. When he fucking did the wrestling, bro. No, I didn't. He was upset with him too, bro.
He said, Uncle Ben don't have to be here. I love the way you lie for your argument. You talking to a have seen the movie.
What'd he say then, bro? He didn't say.
He didn't say.
What'd he say? What'd he say then?
He didn't say that.
What'd he say?
Got out the car.
Come on, bro. He didn't want him to be there, bro. Uncle Ben came there, whatever. He got shot. You can't go by the same. They both got shot in the same situation,
let's
bro.
use your example that Tobey told his dad, "Don't come here." That makes it more Uncle Ben's fault because he came anyway.
Uncle Ben got shot, yeah.
So that means Tobey is better.
No.
Okay, I know you missed it.
No,
I know
you ain't trying to play me with that, bro. No,
I'm just trying to give you what you.
He left out. He left out.
If Tobey said don't come and Uncle Ben still showed up, he died for his own reason.
His uncle went to go after his nephew because his nephew was in a tighter pain. His nephew was in pain. He went to go try to help his nephew from that pain.
He was picking him up from the freaking
That
library.
he was talking about Andrew now, bro. When he left out the house, he was upset.
Well, make sure you let us know what you're talking about. Which Spider-Man you're talking about.
Talking about Andrew, Tobey. And when he left out or whatever, bro, his uncle tried to talk to him as his man to help him out. He was angry. He was already upset about the whole that he found out about. So
whose fault is it? Why he got killed?
It's not his fault that he got killed. So it's his fault that his uncle left. He made his uncle leave.
Yes,
he told his uncle to leave. No.
Holy
so the same thing for him.
Yes, so he made his uncle leave.
So the same thing for Tobey. Could have contacted his uncle to tell him not to come, or be on the phone and let him know what's up, bro. He got shot outside.
He did not tell
the car. His uncle didn't have to get out the car to try to stop the dude. He got shot.
The robber came and hijacked the car. That's what
he tried to fight for the gun. Right, the gun went off.
Right. How is that?
Why would you? Why
was that Toby's fault?
How was it? How was it Andrew's fault that his uncle got killed?
Because he ran outside looking for you after you freaking acted like a bitch and caused the fit. Ranger Black Guy, thank you, brother. Thank you for the dub. I appreciate you. He says, Tobey as a rookie saved kids and Mary Jane as Green Goblin was trying to kill them at the same time.
Andrew Garfield saved the whole thing when the lizard came out. Even saved the kid, too. What you saying, bro? What you saying? Little boy of fire was all around. He saved the kid. What you saying, bro? What you saying?
My wife had to walk 12 blocks alone.
He made her walk 12 blocks because he didn't pick her up. He didn't pick her up when she was supposed to pick her up. His Aunt May neglected his Aunt May.
Walk with her to the bus.
He neglected his Aunt May, dog. This is why they're arguing. I'm setting the context. We see why they're arguing is because he's being a freaking slacker. Trying to be cool and shit.
Here, please.
You bad
Damn, I forgot about that. He wrecked. I forgot.
That was him learning.
This nigga's trash, bro.
He just found out about his dad. He just found out about his dad and everything else that he found out, bro. He just found out. You can't call him for that, bro. He just found out about his dad, bro. He just found out the information about his dad when he found the briefcase.
For sure. He's a bad nephew to Uncle Ben and Aunt May. He would have been a bad son too.
Nah.
That's why his parents left him. This fool's a weak
His parents said he was gonna get murdered. He would have get.
Clean it yourself, bro. He left his Aunt May and made her walk in the middle of the night. Is that okay for you?
No.
So would Tobey do that?
Yup. Especially how he was when he's angry.
We gotta ask the phone lines because he went into crazy town. Can't take anything he said, and we're gonna expose these other fans too, just like we just exposed you.
You ain't exposing me for nothing.
You're already exposed.
I'm gonna speak my.
No, I know you're gonna go to bullshit. I'm not going to bullshit.
You're running with the bullshit with that
bullshit, bro. I'm not going to bullshit to defend. I'm gonna say what it is.
I'm saying facts.
It's a fact that Tobey would have let his Aunt May freaking walk in the middle of the night by herself. That's why you're full of shit.
How he was? Yeah, I think he would have.
That's why we're opening the phone line.
First of all, she was older than her anyway. You can't go with that bullshit.
For sure. Call us up. Lines is open, bro. That's why we got the lines open, bro. Because I know I'm not gonna get. You're a bad Andrew Garfield defender.
Nah. I speak the truth.
Come at Tobey. Why is Tobey worse? You haven't even done none of that.
Come at Tobey. Tobey is a foolish.
Why is he not? Dude, is he not better than Andrew?
He's not funny. He's not a good character.
Oh, he's not funny.
He's
not a good character.
No.
And explain in detail why.
All right, let's get with this caller here. Did that go through? Did I catch it? Yeah, we're live. This is Jody's Corner. What's good?
I'm gonna make this easy. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. In the first movie, did Tobey not learn the lesson of with great power comes responsibility?
Yeah.
Okay. In the second movie, he learned how to balance his life as Peter and Spider-Man, right?
No, he did not.
In the second movie, he didn't learn that.
No, he didn't. That was one of his struggles. He was struggling with that.
So he lost his powers.
That was the narrative of the movie. The narrative of the movie was that
he learned how to balance his life, though. Did he not?
No. The end of the movie, no, he didn't.
So he didn't learn how to balance being Spider-Man and being Peter.
Better than 2. So yeah, I'll say better, but still not. No.
Okay. By the third film, he should have those lessons, right? And yet in the third film, he let the fame get to him. Did the whole kiss with Gwen Stacy, all that shit.
Mhm.
So he had all these movies, and in the third movie, he threw all that shit away.
How? What do you do?
He let the fame get to his head.
Really?
When he got the black suit, that even consumed him more.
Oh my god.
Even in this, and now.
How did the
bringing
fame
up
get to his
stuff
head?
from
How did the
other
fame get to his
movies,
head? First, you
right?
said the fame got to his head. Explain.
Okay, the scene of him pulling up and whatnot.
Are you talking
Mary
about the
Jane,
Spider-Man celebration where he kissed
the
Gwen
Spider-Man
Stacy
celebration,
as
right? Let's go down
Spider-Man?
the scene. Let's go down the scene. All right. He's talking
too
to Mary
easy.
Jane. Mary Jane's sad, whatever.
It's
the
too
hell,
easy.
right? He makes that about him. Does he not? Then he's on the roof. He's like, they love me. They really love me.
Yeah.
Right? So he's making the whole thing about him. Now realizing, hey, Mary Jane may be
It's
upset. Whatever.
Spider-Man Day.
The kids tell him that, okay. But that's you coming and learning how to balance your life. At that point, you should already
No,
know.
it's
Balance your life?
Wait a
It's
minute.
Spider-Man
Oh,
Day.
Wait a minute.
Spider-Man.
So damn yourself enjoying your own birthday. So the people, so him accepting people admiring him, in it's lack of a better term, about
I think we
Spider-Man
lost.
birthday.
Oh, 5-star, you still there? I think we.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to take an appreciation of Spider-Man birthday for the public. A public Spider-Man, a day that he's allowed to brag about himself.
Exactly.
We're going to punish and criticize him for
Okay.
that.
Easy
cool.
work.
Cool. It's a day about Spider-Man, but at the end of the day, your girl's there, and you're making out with another girl in front of your current girl. That's one.
No, he was not making out in front of his girlfriend. Spider-Man has no girlfriend. And that's the problem that Mary Jane was dealing with.
Right.
He kissed her and she even asked, was that Spider-Man that kissed her or was it you? What would you ask that question?
He is Spider-Man.
She's the only one that knows that. The
Yeah.
public, as far as the public knows, Spider-Man kissed Gwen Stacy.
At the end of the day, though.
Do you know what I said? Do you know what I just said?
Spider-Man.
Did you know what I just said? I don't think that you can hear me when I'm talking. Like, you're saying something astronomical and I'm refuting it. You said
Okay.
That-
Let me ask you this: did he not gain his power back for the need of the desire of trying to get his girl?
well, wait,
From
wait,
Doc
that
Ock,
you're
the
moving
moment-
forward. All right, so you just want to talk. You're just moving forward. I wanted to get you where I want to go in order. I want to refute each and every point you got before we get to your next point for me to refute. When you said that he kissed his girlfriend or whatever, blah, 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 that was Spider-Man doing PR. He was kissing her as Spider-Man, not as
He didn't
Peter
have to.
Parker.
Why did Spider-Man have to do PR at all?
Wait a minute. Peter Parker.
Exactly.
Peter Parker is his own
He's
PR.
the friendly
He take pictures
neighborhood.
of himself. Wait a minute.
Spider-Man
He
Yeah,
told her, he
gotta
said,
do
yeah,
that.
come on, let's do it. He said, come on, yeah, let's do it. They're going to love it.
What
He
PR
takes
Spider-Man gotta
pictures
do?
of himself and he
sells
sells
it.
it himself as Peter
What
Parker.
PR the
What's
Spider-Man
wrong
gotta
with
do?
these?
Which is kind of
She
unheroic.
said, okay, yeah, he said, yeah,
Yes.
okay, yeah, let's do
He
it. They're
creates
going
his
to
own
love
narrative
it.
about himself. Spider-Man controls his own narrative. What are you talking about?
She even asked him, are you sure? Yeah, come on, let's do it. They're going to love it. Pull the mask off. Let's kiss.
That's him.
This Jody's Corner. You are live.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hey, it's Raging Black.
I hear it.
Oh, what's
I hear
up,
it.
Rachel Black Guy? What
What's
is
up?
it, bro?
Hey, so I'm on Team Tobey, right?
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely Team Tobey. So I need to ask E-Man something.
All right.
So
5-star. I lost you on accident. We're gonna have to get you to call back after
Uh-oh.
RBG. Go ahead, RBG.
So you was talking about how Andrew is a better Spider-Man and everything. So let me ask you this. So I'm not even gonna get to the fact that he got his girl in his watch, and how Tobey saved kids and Mary Jane while he was a rookie. While Green Goblin was killing him.
do the same? Did he not
Trying
save
to
a kid? Did he not save a whole bunch of people at the same time?
No, he did.
So you can't go. You can't go by that and say like, oh, he did this. He did it as well. He saved the kid from a burning car.
Okay, Tobey as Peter Parker saved the girl from a burning building.
Andrew also saved people as well.
Nothing is gonna beat when Tobey was holding that car and Goblin was coming
Yes,
and
in the
punching
carriage,
him, and he was
he's
still
like,
holding them. And the New Yorkers,
choose Spider-Man.
yes, and the New
Oh,
Yorkers,
yeah.
you're gonna mess with a guy with a bunch of trying to save a bunch of kids and
Tight.
throwing at him,
And
bro.
there's kids on that bus.
yes,
Tight.
There's
So
families.
he was getting shot
Name
at by the police. The people in the city saved him, helped him web to the lizard. They helped him. The city said, "Oh wait,
keeps talking
Spider-Man
about
is having
that
problems."
He keeps talking about that
He
punk
did that.
ass
They ended
lizard,
up
bro.
saving him, pulling the ranks up and saving him. Are you serious
This nigga
about
bringing
that?
up that punk ass.
That's because
Can
these
you bring
movies
up-
are weak.
Can you
I
bring
got
up Jamie
another
Foxx
point
at
for
least
you. I got
once?
another
But there's a
point.
reason why you don't.
because that
shit
movie's
was
trash.
Come on.
You're
got
comparing
another
the
point for you,
the bridge scene to the crane operators helping him.
They saved him.
like him not helping him.
That's right.
They helped him.
All right, I got another point for you. What about as Andrew was still seasoned, right? Tobey in his second movie alone was juggling life responsibilities, as in paying his rent, going to college, and keeping his grades up. Not only that, he had to deal with an older Aunt May by himself.
Yep.
So I was trying to pay her bills too and trying to help her.
All I saw
And
was
not only
Kobe
that-
whining, crying, bitching over 24/7.
Hey, you want to put
He's
us
not the guy. We need some help.
We need an Andrew defender.
We need an Andrew defender.
Yeah, we need an Andrew defender.
We're in desperate need
Okay,
for
we-
Andrew defender.
all right,
RBG,
we
you're like
can also
Thanos with the
talk
stones
about
right now. He can't handle that.
Season
Man, freak with that
Spider-Man.
bullshit, bro.
RBG, you're Thanos with the stones. You're hurting.
As a
He's
season-
dead. He's already dead.
Whatever.
You're
As
a
a seasoned
terrible
Spider-Man,
defender.
What? Andrew was still learning only how to communicate with Gwen, and he didn't learn that in the first film.
Andrew still was learning and growing at the same time in the first film. He still had to build up to learn how to become Spider-Man.
Let me tell
still
you-
was making things happen at the same time too.
He's a trash Peter Parker too. Why?
And
When is Peter Parker
worst
cool?
Peter Parker.
Middle of the
The
movie,
worst
Is
Peter
that why
Parker.
Stan Lee said that he's the most iconic one day when he came up with Spider-Man?
George,
Stan
you
Lee
know-
said
you
it
just
himself.
lied.
What?
You're a liar.
Tight. No lies.
Actually, I
Hey,
think
hey,
No lies,
hey,
no.
hey,
You a liar, Platt.
Jody,
lies,
George
no
R.
lies.
R. Martin says Damon. It's his favorite person to write in
No
Game
lies,
of Thrones.
no
I don't
Yeah,
give a
yeah,
shit about what the fuck. I
Yeah,
don't care
that
about
shit,
that,
bro.
bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Get
with
outta
that
here.
shit.
You're like a fanboy with all this I'm hearing, bro.
Keeping it real.
RBG, we need an Andrew guy. You're too strong out here, bro.
Good job, RBG.
E-Man, I love you, but you wrong on this.
No, I'm not
Toby
wrong.
Better,
I'm
bro.
not wrong.
Don't worry about
Toby
it. Hey,
better, bro.
hey,
He's
don't
right.
worry about
Right.
it.
He
He go.
trash, bro.
Hey,
Toby
that
trash,
that
bro.
match you had,
Bro,
that's gone now. E-Man ain't
Bro,
booking you no
let's
more.
get this. Let's get this right here. Let me get this on you right here. When they met up, all right, in No Way Home,
You're
they did both the same flip. Why was Tobey faster and sedating Andrew?
Say that again.
Why did Tobey's instincts kick in faster than Andrew in No Way Home? In No Way Home,
In what scene?
when they first met up,
You're
when
not
they
my
first
friend.
came to the
I
portal,
know
he's like,
you.
oh, he's not
But
your friend.
you,
No.
you're not my friend.
No.
You're not. And then nigga,
break
your
that
shit
web
run out.
shooter,
He pointed at him and he shot that, bro. And Andrew was like, okay, all right.
What you mean? Because he don't run out because this is real, right? How come
Organic.
We're not even bringing that up.
That's a 1v1
It's
in my
OP.
book.
Let's not bring that up.
Let's not bring
because he wins web shooters.
Yeah.
His organic, like a real spider, comes out of his body. Freak web shooters.
Bro.
You know what's
That shit's
stupid? Web shooters are
No,
stupid.
You know what, Jody?
that's
we
how it's
went,
supposed to
we
be.
went
No,
far without
no.
even pointing out that
Sam Raimi
Toby's
came up.
stronger.
Sam Raimi came with that.
We saw Toby actually punch buildings.
Yes.
Like that's actually making.
He's stronger.
She's stronger.
Yes.
He's smarter. Has a better spider sense.
I doubt it's
Yeah.
smarter.
So like, what's the steps? Any better villains?
He doesn't have a better because she's ugly.
Wait a minute, you said
I didn't-
Andrew's smarter.
Man, I mean,
Andrew
put the bag over the
discover-
head. And
Toby's
Toby's
smarter. We're saying
Yeah,
Toby's
bro.
smarter,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Toby is smarter, bro. That's what we're saying.
No.
Toby's smarter.
No.
Let me ask: Did Andrew ever discover how to make the sun in the palm of people's hands?
Wait.
So you saying that Toby
didn't do
came
that,
up with
though.
that idea?
Toby didn't do
He
that,
didn't come
though.
up with that. So why the f is you lying,
I
bro?
didn't say he came up.
You
with
did.
Aw,
He
man,
helped
see,
out- he
goddamn,
helped
see,
out
RBG?
Dr.
You
Ox.
shoulda said bye already.
Dr. Ox came up with
You
that
heard it
bullshit.
for us.
Hey, get your up out of here, bro. With that
Hey, he
Nah,
dog
bro.
walked you.
Nah.
He dog
He
walked you.
didn't
Don't get
dog
it
walk
twisted.
nothing. He didn't dog walk
Shout out to
nothing,
RBG.
bro.
He dog
Freak
walked
you,
you. You
dog.
trash. Hey, what's up with it? Thank you for calling. This is Jody's Corner, man. You live. What's up with it?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's a big set out here. I gotta put some on Tobey Maguire.
Damn.
We got another guy that's rooting for Tobey.
freak.
All right, we'll hear from you. We'll hear from you. Talk to me, man. What you thinking?
All right. Well, first things first. Last I checked, Tobey Maguire is the only American out here out of the three. All right. So I want to just keep it where it's supposed to be.
Is Andrew Garfield a Brit?
Spider-Man is an American superhero. Let's keep that boy in America.
He's a
He was
Zach.
born in America. He was born in America, but he moved to.
No, I mean Zach.
What? He was born in America. And
Andrew Garfield was born in America?
Yeah. And then
So he's
moved-
American.
And he moved to. And
He claims Great Britain.
Oh, which one are you talking about?
You talking about Andrew Garfield?
Garfield?
Yeah.
Listen to Garfield talk
Oh,
and
no.
tell me
He's a
where
Brit.
that boy's repping.
Oh.
He was born in America,
I
and,
thought he
moved to London.
I had no idea. I thought he
Yeah,
was
well,
American.
his accent alone just shows me where he's representing. That's just one quick point. But more on to Tobey Maguire. The first thing is
He's
that I
English
saw you
and
guys brought up.
American.
This dude is so much more intelligent than the other two. You got to remember, Tobey Maguire was dealing with dial-up internet from 2002
Facts.
when he was designing and making his Spider-Man costume.
That you didn't see.
You didn't see? What do you mean you didn't see?
All you saw him drawing. You saw Andrew actually making his
Born
costume.
in LA.
You saw him building
With what?
his costume. You saw him coming up with
American.
ideas with his costume.
Yeah, he was born
What do
in
you mean
LA
with what?
Yeah,
Bro,
moved
you
to
saw
London.
him making his
That boy was
costume.
using,
He made his web
technology
shooters.
that-
He made everything.
He had to make web shooters because he didn't have no
That was Sam
organic
Raimi,
web.
shit, bro. And y'all keep running with that.
If it's better, it's better.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, you got to look at
It ain't.
this man had 2002 technology, while the other two, one of them, old boy, had Stark pretty much fronting his whole
Start taking
his whole gear.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
But even Andrew Garfield, he had
So
more
Chris.
technology, man. It was 15 years later? Come on, man. He's using computers to do the work. Where old school Tobey, straight from the gutter, all right, building that stuff from the
good
ground
for you.
up, man. You got to put respect on him.
No
On top of the
respect.
fact that-
No respect here, bro.
No respect.
No respect.
Yeah, he doesn't, bro. He does not respect. I don't know what he has against Tobey. I don't know, but it's personal. That's why he's not the guy to rep Andrew, in my opinion.
What?
You're doing a terrible job at it. You're saying that Tobey's a better character. Well, why is he Andrew's a better character?
'Cause he's
Toby's
dumb.
a bad character.
Because he dumb.
I don't even think people that say
dumb.
Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man would say that Tobey is a bad character.
Toby's dumb. He's dumb. He's weak.
Your shit goes deep with it, bro. Like, bro, you got to get over it, bro.
Now, when he cried for Uncle Ben,
He was
them
a.
tears coming out. Come on, man. Tell me you didn't feel that.
I didn't feel.
Oh man, compared to the other two, come
Toby
on,
was
man.
Toby
Maguire's
out-act.
a
Toby
real actor
out-act
out
Tom
here.
Holland and Andrew out-act Tom Holland and Toby on No Way Home. What
And
are you
what?
talking about? Everybody, bro,
And
and No
what?
Way Home.
Andrew Garfield is the goofy middle child.
No,
And
no.
when his girlfriend died on his watch,
There you go.
like, what are we? So who's really hurt by this?
Tight. A man that his bitch left him for his boy, though, right? Tight.
But she's
Y'all
alive.
niggas is pussies, my nigga.
Alive,
You look like a pussy, and you a bitch.
Hey, but guess what?
Nigga, what
But
the
she's
fuck?
still alive,
And this nigga,
but she's
my
still
nigga.
alive.
Y'all niggas left,
alive, though.
left him. Hey,
Your
hey.
bitch has effed up.
This apple pie is pretty good.
We know that was a
Hey, but at the end of the day,
scam.
guess what?
Still,
Spider-Man is a nerd. Hey, that is some nerd stuff to do. That's real to life.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks
Andrew
they
was
were
a nerd
GQ
as well.
smooth
Andrew-
in
Andrew
high
still
school
had-
and
he was all into
college.
Bitches in high school. What you
How,
talking
who,
about?
what?
Peter had bitches.
He didn't have no bitches. He only had one girl that liked him, bro.
Hey, thanks for calling
She
in,
was
bro. I
smart as
appreciate
fuck,
you.
too.
You did your job on Toby,
You
bro.
ain't do
Respect.
shit.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
Same to
Toby
you,
all
brother.
day.
Yeah, peace. Let's go to my man, Knox Shadow. He says, if you put Toby's villains in Andrew's world, I don't think Andrew could handle them.
Cap.
Plus, Toby can keep a secret, unlike Andrew, who was broken his promise to Gwen's dad like 10 minutes later. Toby took them slaps from Harry and he kept his word to Norman.
Yeah,
Thanks.
he's a real.
Thanks. He got got
best quote
slapped
of
in
the
front
day.
of all those people. Huh?
Didn't say shit. Didn't say
His dad said, "Promise me you won't date my daughter."
Her dad.
Her dad. Yeah, her dad said, "Promise me." Still did that. Where's your honor?
He is 0.
He told her, nah. She said, I don't care about none of what my dad said or whatever, bro. He said, nah. She was like, my dad told you. She said that at the door when he broke up with her.
But
He
that's
said,
the
nah,
problem.
nah.
No, see, that's the Spider-Man, the Peter Parker character is trash. You're not a man of your word.
Yes.
That's the part that you're missing.
Yeah.
Like,
He's.
I cried that you're Peter.
I'll help you with Andrew. He's jokey and that Spider-Man people like. That's
Spider-Man.
it. That's it. The Spider-Man is more than just that movie.
He's more than that.
bro.
He's more.
As far as a hero, Tobey is the better superhero than Andrew's superhero Spider-Man.
I call bull.
What epic heroic things has Andrew done?
He saved that little boy from the first beginning.
When he took his mask off? Here, look at me. My secret
Why?
identity.
Why did he take his mask off?
Because he was too weak to get it himself.
'cause
Tobey
the
would have
little
got
boy
both the cars.
Man,
Tobey would have got them both.
He had the car. He had the car web. He had to save the little boy.
He would have got the
all
boy
way
too.
into the back, bro.
He would have got all of
And then
them.
number 2,
That's
that
what
was
you
the
don't
most.
understand.
That was the most un-Spider-Man moment of Spider-Man history.
Yep.
Spider-Man would have never removed
When he
his
took that mask off, I said, "This
He
thing love
would have
taking his
never
mask
removed
off.
his mask.
Trash."
But
Only
again-
time Tobey's mask was off is when he got knocked out by
When his
Ock.
ma- when his shit was
he
being
saved that
ripped.
train.
When his shit
Speaking
being-
of trains, Andrew ain't got no feats on that train that Tobey saved in Spider-Man 2.
I give you that. That's
Oh,
it.
he give me the for sure. So
He never had a guy.
Tobey has the most heroic moment. I think he has number 1, 2, and 3 most heroic moment.
No.
Hey, who has the number 1 fail though? That's what it is, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. God dang. I feel like we kind of proved our point almost already.
This is why I said when we started.
And Toby's more popular, right? He's way more popular. So a lot of people are going to defend Tobey.
Yes, because we're still alive. Yes, he will always be more popular.
But he shouldn't be more popular, should he?
No.
It should be Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Tom had the Disney,
And he has the
freaking
machine
social
behind
media,
him.
Yeah, like
He has
all
the
that
machine
marketing.
behind him.
The machine
He has
is
the-
behind him.
He had the iron suit.
Yeah, everybody knows that Tom's trash. That's good. I'm happy they know Tom's trash.
Here we go. Andrew Defender.
All right, we need somebody
Andrew
in
Defender.
here.
Let's go.
It's
Evolve.
Jody's Corner. What's up?
No, this ain't Evolve.
Hello?
This is a 323
What's up?
number. What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Chilling.
Man, my first time calling in.
Thanks for
Just
calling
wanna say I'm
in. Welcome.
a huge fan of your show, brother. And I was just watching live, and I just want to definitely say I'm not an Andrew fan, but I'm a Tobey fan. And listen, Tobey's a man all day.
Yes, he
Can
is.
we get one? Can we get
Yes,
one
he
person?
is.
One person.
It's bad. Yes, he is the man. You're absolutely right. But why is Andrew not the man? Like, why isn't Andrew the best Spider-Man though?
I feel like George when he was trying to get that apartment building.
First, when the Amazing Spider-Man first came out, I loved it. I was young. I was about 20 at the time, and I freaking loved it. I thought they did some new things and everything. But when the second one came out, I thought that was trash. I hated the movie. I hated, and that kind of, I was like, man, they did good with the first one. I just felt like the second one was trash. And then when you just compare how legendary Spider-Man 2 is with Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man 1 is, it's just it can't compare,
This is
man.
slaughter.
You know, you look at
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire as a true legend, you know, iconic. And Andrew, he's good, man. He had his good moments, but Tobey Maguire is legendary.
You know what? Let's make this fun. I think Spider-Man 3 to Tobey is better than Spider-Man 2 Tobey.
No, we're not gonna do that. We got to stick it to it. Hey, thanks for calling in. I appreciate you, brother. You on point.
No problem.
All right, my man called in
Come on,
with
can
the
somebody
bit.
please
Hey, bro, it's all Tobey. Are you done now? You submit?
Nope. I ain't never submitting,
Like
bro.
why? But there has to be a reason why
Jeez.
that everybody, including us, includes this.
Let's see this next call. This is gonna be the last caller we take. This is the last caller we're gonna take. Welcome to Jody's Corner. You live, bro? Talk to me.
What's good? What's good? It's Channel 7.
Channel 7.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, what's up with it,
Yo,
man?
So, I feel like what's going on here is like people's like they're getting their mind fucked up because Tobey, like, he got the best movies. That's a fact. Like, we know, the best movies, those movies are fire. But he's not the best Spider-Man, though. Because, like, Andrew Garfield, his Spider-Man is the most comic accurate Spider-Man.
Facts.
Like, he is. I know his movies are trash. Like, Electro was trash. All of that was trash. We could agree on that. But his Spider-Man is the better Spider-Man. He does the quips. He showed his intelligence. He made his own, like, gear. He made his own web shooters, all of that. Like, the Tobey thing that Raimi did, it is cool. Like the organic web shooters, that was a cool thing that he did. But that's not accurate to the character. Like, can we agree on that?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit.
Like,
but that's still not a good enough point to why.
I mean, what point you looking for though? Like, what? Like,
I mean,
what you want to say? Like,
we have to talk about what makes you a better Spider-Man. And I would say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if your question was like, what makes the better Spider-Man, not like who had the better movies.
No, you're right.
The movies,
Sure.
But
the movies isn't. The movies are not the only reason why. I think that Tobey is a better Spider-Man because he's done more heroic feats than Andrew has done.
I mean, but what about like when Andrew was like, he short-circuited Electro? Like when he was like holding.
And now we're going to the movies.
Okay, when he short-circuited Electro, that was.
He used his intelligence to do that because he insulated his web shooters to do that.
But
like Tobey ain't never.
That's not really all that smart because I know water and electricity is a good way to get rid of it. You know.
And you don't think?
No, but it's just a showing of the intelligence though. Like Tobey never had a scene where like he was showing his intelligence.
Sure he
especially
did.
Not in the fight.
Sure he did. You know he was the most smartest student in Dr. Connor's classroom, and he was revered.
He was failing because he couldn't balance his life with Spider-Man.
That's true.
Like,
that is true.
I'm like, no,
yeah,
you're intelligent, but like you're lazy.
Yeah.
And then,
yes.
He said,
brilliant but lazy.
But you know what? No, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. The reason why Andrew Garfield never had a problem balancing his life as Peter Parker Spider-Man because he doesn't give a damn about being Peter Parker. He doesn't care about Aunt May. He doesn't care about his girlfriend. He cares about Spider-Man more. Yeah. So yes, I can see that being highlighted. But his Peter Parker as a character, he's not a man of his word.
Yeah.
He's not a man. He doesn't have integrity. He shows his mask to kids that potentially. That could have been the Kingpin's son. You don't know. You exposing yourself. You don't. It just. And people give that a pass because his action scenes are a little bit more dynamic. You guys are giving things a pass.
Yeah.
You guys are action junkies. Yeah. They're not focusing on the details.
It's crazy. I keep going with this mask off, and this freaking Tobey whole mask. The whole freaking city knew who he was, or whatever. The whole city knew who he was in the train.
Why do they know who he is?
Nah,
though?
but that
because he was giving his life to save them on the train,
and he gave it, and he was saving that boy's life to give him hope.
Dude, your points are terrible. You're awful at this.
No.
You're incapable of defending and throwing dirt on Tobey.
There's no dirt.
You're incapable.
No,
you suck. You're worse than the that be calling in on weekends and shit.
But yeah, like Tom Holland, that's not Spider-Man. Like that's what I call him. Like he don't even count because that.
Yeah.
Like,
so Andrew's the worst Peter Parker too. Are you refuting that? Andrew's a garbage Peter Parker.
No, I think Andrew's Peter Parker is the most comic accurate one.
Oh god dang! Peter Parker's not cool. Peter Parker's not cool. Peter Parker doesn't get the girl.
You could bring up the Peter Parker does. Like you could bring
up
the comic book right now. Bring up the comic
right
book.
now.
Right now. Peter Parker is a nerd.
Like Peter Parker
recluse. He's an incel.
No. Now you're being disingenuous. What is Peter Parker's appeal?
I'm not.
What was his appeal before these movies came out? He's a nerd. He's fun. He's relatable.
Nah, he's actually
the difference.
Like, really
what is the difference between a Bruce
like
Wayne character and what is the difference between a Bruce Wayne type character and a Peter Parker?
We're not talking about Spider-Man the adult. We're talking about Spider-Man in high school. These movies take place in high school.
Like Batman and Spider-Man get compared a lot because like
they're not
because they're kind of similar. But I'm not saying that Spider-Man is like. Oh, like
he gets bullied. He gets picked on. He's not wearing the fashionable items. He's not rich. He doesn't have money. He's basic.
Look, Clark Kent don't get bullied like that.
Right.
And that's more comparable to me.
Right.
Clark Kent don't get bullied like that.
Flash Thompson is a character.
Yeah.
Nah, but Peter Parker's character got bullied. Like he only got bullied before he got his powers. When he got his powers, like he stopped getting bullied, and then he started like fake trying to like bully people back, and he had to learn that lesson. Like with great power comes great responsibility. And in the comics, Uncle Ben's not even the one that told him that. Like that's just some like off-panel bubble that they said at the end of the story to summarize it.
So
like,
are you telling me? Are you trying to tell me that Peter Parker is cool, got swag, and gets the girls, and picks fights with bullies and beats them up?
Yeah, in his comic books, he has
like you're capping right now, bro. You're so capping right now.
That means Clark Kent is a thug.
He's a nerd. Peter Parker is a smart, genius nerd dweeb.
Yep.
Carrying around his camera.
Who's manipulated John Jonah Jameson.
And I'm not, and he's probably not wrong with some. He's trying to bring in some modern comic book where they're trying to make him swag after he already got a black iteration. Exactly. That modern. I throw that to the birds. Historically, he is a nerd.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the new comics. I'm talking about that old Stan Lee Steve Ditko.
Now you're
no, you're not though. No, you're not.
You just said what they do today. You now okay.
I never said nothing about what they did today. I said the only things that I ever said was like Tobey's.
No, you're capping. You're capping on Peter Parker right now.
Andrew was the better Spider-Man.
You're capping
the more comic.
All right, so why does he look like that then? Why did they draw him to look like a nerd if he's not a nerd?
Oh, like with the glasses and all that? Yeah, before, like I said, before he got his powers, like he was that way.
Not before he got his powers. I'm talking about as Spider-Man. I read a comic book where he was actually fighting the first iteration where Kraven the Hunter came to hunt him. He was a little kid dweeb nerd. He was like 16.
Even when he's amongst the other heroes, he still get bullied within the heroes.
Yes, he was.
So just the perception that you're trying to say, the perception is that he's a cool, knows what he's doing.
You're not changing perception on us. That ain't gonna work.
That's not
Spider-Man getting bullied, bro.
No.
He don't.
No. You know what it is, Jody? They think about the Spider-Man cartoon and they're mixing that up because he wasn't bullied in the Spider-Man cartoon, the animated series. And then they go to this historical figure. Oh, back in the day when all this. That didn't happen.
Spider-Man is a clone copy of Superman. Spider-Man, Clark Kent, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man is Clark Kent, Superman. That was in school being a dweeb, a regular, getting bullied like Clark Kent. He's ripped off of Superman, bro.
When he got his powers, like he said, he was different completely.
Holy freak! This is cap. These cheesy.
He wasn't doing
tell me
glasses,
that these cheesy.
All that shit changed, bro.
Show.
They got a fucking Spider-Man cartoon.
Now you're jumping on with him with his lies.
Stan Lee has a Spider-Man thing called Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and he is not looking like a. Bro, they show him as Peter Parker. They show him as Peter Parker. As the nerd, once he got his powers, totally different things, bro.
No, let's pull him up. Let's pull him up for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of this happens in the first comic book, the very first comic book. Like they go over all of that. Like, yeah, he was getting bullied.
Peter was always known as a nerd. You guys are changing.
I don't even know why I'm wasting my time doing this. It is redundant and it's freaking disingenuous as freak.
Like you're gonna see him being nerdy, and then like when he gets his powers, he's gonna take off his glasses. Like I know what I'm talking about. I know this shit.
That doesn't prove your point at all. Because of a comic panel where I got powers and I'm gonna show you, you dumb comic reader, that I'm cool now.
Because
bro, what is going on? There's nothing. I'm just gonna.
So look, wait.
There's nothing cool about any of. Let me see. The modern is gonna be. Look at this. Look at this.
That's modern.
What is this, bro?
That's not the original.
I know it's not.
Go down. Go to an old panel. Go to I saw an old panel right there. Go up.
No, it looks even worse.
Look at that. That's cool, right?
No, it's worse than that, bro. It's worse than that. It gets worse than that. Bro.
Yeah, that picture right there in the middle. You seen that one right there? Like, well, the middle to me and you is different. I don't know how to explain it to you, but like,
bro, we looking at the same shit.
No, I know we are, but you like scrolled past it that I was like trying to point out because I was about to say that's the one I was talking about, like the first one.
Yeah.
Like he's wearing like glasses. He got like a blue shirt on and like
he's cool.
Yeah, this dude, same pants one. Like in the first comic book, he take off his glasses, all of that.
Yeah, he looks real cool. He looks like a real hunk. He looks like he don't look like a nerd at all.
He looked like a loser before he get his powers.
Bro, he looks this way even with his powers, bro. When Kraven the Hunter is trying to hunt him and he's walking around with that photograph taking pictures, he looks like a dweeb with powers. He fought Kraven. He fought Kraven in freaking what's that park in New York? that freaking Central Park. He had his powers. Oh, what am I hearing? This fool looks like a dweeb.
You talking about when he had the symbiote and then like Craven killed him and then he came back to life?
No
after?
symbiote involved. The first time Craven the Hunter took that boat to America, and the first time they met in the comic, I read that freaking.
Nah, when Craven hunted him, he had the symbiote, and then Craven like started dressing up like him after because he felt bad about it.
I don't remember no symbiote. It was just Craven coming and he was looking for the best of the best, and he got Peter.
When you see it, when you see the comic, you're gonna see like Spider-Man is on it, and it's gonna say like "Here lies Spider-Man," and you're gonna see him like reaching
Come on, bro.
And he got the black.
There's nothing cool about the way Peter Parker, and they're showing me all this Spider-Man though. But when they do show Peter Parker, come on, bro. Like, why are you trying to make it seem like he's a freaking jock in high school and he get the bitches?
Nah, I wasn't saying he was a jock. I said like he was.
Now you got. Don't act like that's not what we were saying the whole fucking time.
The Tobey Maguire one, like he's more like emotional type. Like he's more emo. Like the Andrew Garfield one is like he's more like he got more of like an attitude. But that's the way that like the original Peter Parker was. That's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna cry like what Tobey Maguire would do. Like he gets like really emotional and like it's something like that where he would get like sad joint. They play like that music, like the theme for the like that's not how it would be. Like
that
like
Mary
he would
Jane?
be more like
that's Mary Jane.
But see,
1968.
with that argument, you're fundamental. Then there's no point for him being Spider-Man. Then, if there's no difference between a Peter Parker and Spider-Man, if there's no duality there, Batman and Bruce Wayne are two different people. Clark Kent and Superman are two different people.
Great responsibility shit.
So when he put that mask on, he has more confidence in himself and everything else like that, bro.
So what's the opposite? When the mask is off, what is he?
When the mask is off, he's regular. He's a genius.
What's regular?
He's a genius part or whatever. But when he's not, when he got the mask on, he's sarcastic.
What are we doing?
He's jokesy.
It's like they're trying to make the argument that Clark Kent ain't a square.
That's what they're saying.
That's part of the different identity.
Yeah, that's the whole point. There's no duality if there's no opposite.
Changes, bro.
Nah, but he's putting on a front.
Wait, hold on. Do you understand what I'm saying, though? Did you hear what I said? I know E-Man didn't hear me.
Kind of always Spider-Man. Even like when he's being Peter Parker, he's still Spider-Man. Like his senses is always going off all of that. Like he's always like investigating, like whatever he's trying to do.
Only thing he's not doing as Peter Parker is being sarcastic and talking jokes. He don't do that.
Does it look cool to you? It don't look like he want to be kissed right here. He looks so uncomfortable right now.
It's all right, son. Even the dad said, it's all right, you kiss my daughter. Even the daddy's like, go ahead and kiss my daughter, you little... Even an old police warhorse like me was young once myself.
He had Gwen Stacy.
That's not helping your point.
Felicia Hardy.
Somebody
he had Felicia Hardy. He had Betty Brant. He had Mary Jane. He had like Cindy.
I get it. He got Black Cat too. He got a hoe too. That's
Black Cat is Felicia Hardy.
But that's not the point.
He got mad. He got girls.
But that's the girls.
He got girls.
That's after high school. Like high school, after 15 years old.
In college or whatever.
All right, so we're talking about, bro,
but Felicia,
when he fought Craven,
Felicia don't like,
he was like
Felicia
16.
Don't like Peter Parker. Felicia
he was a little
like
kid. Wait a minute, my nigga.
Like
how old was Spider-Man when he got his powers? Was he like 15 or 16?
Like she don't like.
All right, so he got his powers when he was in high school at the age of 15. That's in high school. Sir,
he was 15.
He looks nothing like Andrew Garfield. That is Andrew Garfield. I don't know if you. I'm not gay, but I'm sure you could admit when someone's handsome.
I know what you mean.
Andrew Garfield. It was stylish. He was a skateboarder. He wore the fitted clothes. He had great hair. He's handsome, and he had a bad.
And he wasn't treated like a nerd.
He was bullying Flash Thompson.
He was getting bullied by Flash Thompson. What do you
mean? No,
he
wasn't. He bullied him. He freaking turned the gym scene where he was running around.
That was the best back. He had his powers though. He got his powers.
Peter wouldn't do that though. Peter wouldn't do that.
He beat up Flash though. Yo, Tobey knocked the shit out of Flash in the locker. He hit the locker, bro. What do you mean?
That was one punch in a fight.
Bro,
it's not just get beat up.
He threw him to the
it's
side.
No, that's after the he threw them sheets and he dodged them shits.
Did he not throw him? Did he not launch his?
Yes, bro. But he didn't.
Come on, bro.
It's different.
Nah,
he just he punched him. He punched him one time.
Bro, we can really look at the scene. Andrew is coming to his and he's challenging Flash, and then he's upstaging him in front of everybody.
Why?
And he's
Flash was
embarrassing
fucking with
him.
him the whole time.
There was no
and now he
effort
had
the whole
his
time.
powers.
No, it wasn't
he had his
the whole
powers,
time.
bro.
And
he
that's
punched
exactly.
Peter in the
He
stomach.
waited until he got powers.
Peter in the stomach when he
And that's what a coward does. He said, "I got powers today, so now I'm out to embarrass you."
What did your boy Tobey do, bro? Tobey did the
He was
same
doing the same
shit.
thing in the comics, though, Jody. Like, I ain't gonna front. He was doing the same thing in the comics.
Cap,
like, when he got his powers, he started showing
Cap,
off.
bro. Cap, you're
He
telling me he had
started showing off
bitches,
OD.
but I'm telling you, this fool was in high school. He was a kid at Spider-Man, bro. He had no bitches. He was a 15-year-old
Gwen
kid.
Stacy in high school. That's all he had. He just
Whatever.
had Gwen.
What you talking about is after he was Spider-Man everywhere. You know, after college. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about in high school.
Before he went on that field
What
trip.
was he in high school?
What was he before he
Like
went on that field
Andrew
trip?
Garfield when he was in high school, he was the man.
He wasn't the man.
Andrew Garfield was the man. Why was Andrew Garfield a dweeb?
How? Nobody respected him like that, bro. He was taking pictures. All he was doing taking pictures. How was he the
narrative
man?
switch is
How was he the
nuts.
dude? How was he that? He had no swag. He didn't have a whole crew with him.
Do I know Andrew
He
Garfield
was
Spider-Man
getting
better
beat
than
up.
you?
He was getting bullied by
Do I know
Flash
him more than you?
Thompson.
Hey.
It was like he wasn't really chilling with nobody.
All right.
Like, he was like a loner.
I appreciate you for
He
calling
was a
in,
loner,
bro.
and the only person he really spoke to was
Hey, you
Gwen.
tried, bro. You tried better.
Yeah,
You was
I
better-
appreciate
was
you
a
for
better
calling
player.
in. Thanks, bro. You can't twist this comic on me, bro.
This is the first when they did Stan Lee
What you
came out.
showing
This is the Spider-Man that Andrew Garfield was.
Let me see that. What are you showing me? What are you walking them? What's up? Welcome to Jody's Corner.
Amazing Spider-Man. This is what Stanley came up with. Stanley was the voice
George
actor
R.
of this, bro.
Martin's favorite character to write. Hold
Welcome
on,
to Jody's
bro.
Corner. Who am I talking to?
Andrew's way better. Nah, man. Andrew's way better for sure.
Okay.
Oh, finally, we got to fight. Let's go.
Andrew's way better.
So,
Why?
So I'm not going to use no comic book knowledge because that don't matter. I'm going by the movies.
All right.
No, thank you.
Andrew.
You're starting off right.
Tobey Maguire, he damn near got his uncle. By him letting that dude escape out of that wrestling match, he's the reason that his uncle died. And then he got mad at that reason. And shit. Like, you could say Andrew did the same to his uncle, but it wasn't the same. Tobey's responsible damn near for the death of his uncle.
Because he didn't stop the guy who wronged him and didn't pay him?
Yeah. Right when the wrestling match and he opened the door, the dude just ran out.
Yeah.
And
he said, I'm having a trouble seeing how that's my problem. And he let him go. Because previous to that scene, the guy didn't pay him. So why would you stop a guy who just robbed you after you didn't pay me?
Because that, at the end, regardless of the situation, that resulted in his uncle dying because he had power that no one else had, but because he felt he was owed something, he just let the dude just ran out.
Sure. That's not the same as Andrew, though. Andrew was the cause for his father even coming there and getting robbed and being different.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like they both the two same. I feel like they both responsible.
They're different. They're different ways of showing the death of Ben, which is cool. I just didn't like Andrew's. I believed Tobey's. Like, it was more believable. Why would you let the guy go? Oh, because he stole your money. And I felt good when he did that. When he said, I'm starting to see, I'm having trouble seeing how that's my problem. I was like, yeah, get that motherfucker.
That's from the actual comic books from Spider-Man as well.
It's like, so I was like, that's tight. But the Andrew, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that he freaking left his Aunt May to walk in the middle of the night. I don't like how he was talking shit to his uncle. I don't like how he stormed out of there and broke the freaking door.
Hey, but Blvd, Andrew embodies Spider-Man better than Tobey Maguire does. He's just a better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire ever is and stuff.
Here's what I'm gonna give you. Because he looks good in the suit because he's skinny, and because of the little jokes he quips that he has.
I mean that too, but I can even give you a scene that Tobey don't even have and stuff. It is a scene when I think the kid was getting bullied, and he pick up his project. He welded it together. He was like, let me walk you home. He walked him home, was talking to him, treating him like a normal person. Like, that's some Spider-Man stuff
that was
right
tight.
there.
That was tight.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, Tobey ain't never just took time interacting with his peers like that. Like, Tobey has never done that. Yeah.
On that level, I'll give you that. Finally, that's the first thing I'll give somebody. I'll give you that. He's more boy friendly.
Yeah, he's friendly for sure. And I get it. He's not really a nerd, though. Like, I get it. But Tobey shooting wells at his arms organic, that's not even common. That's not common accurate.
I know, but here's what comic accuracy doesn't mean anything to me when what is being fixed is better than the comic. Like I don't just go comic accuracy for my movies, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of garbage in comic books, like utter garbage just for kids. This makes no sense what I'm reading. Comic. If you wanna have a bad read, pick up a comic. Most of them are garbage. Most of those stories suck. So you can't take some of the stuff that they try to feed you in a comic book and make you pass it on to next Wednesday when the new release comes out next week for a film. You got to take some stuff and leave some stuff behind. Now, maybe you could help me understand. For some reason, he got bit by a spider, and he has gaping holes in his wrists. Like when he bit the spider, when he was asleep overnight or whatever, did the holes in his wrist just open up and have a perfect rectangle with a metal casing for him to put something in there? Or did he like rip his flesh open himself and decide that I'm gonna make something scientific that triggers to my veins and my DNA and my brain? Because when I want to split and I press a button on my hand and I gotta do it like this so the web shoots out. What are we doing?
Hey, it's Stan Lee being creative. Isn't
it just better that since you were bitten by a mutated spider, that you could just grow them like a real spider?
He was bit by a mutated spider too.
That's the sense that I'll always be okay.
He said,
with.
"I don't breathe," though. He told him in his like, "I don't know how the web come out. I just know I don't breathe." What? How you don't breathe? He told him that.
That was a joke. That wasn't supposed to be taken literally.
Yeah, all right, bet.
Shout out to Raging Black Guy for the $10. Let's go ahead and read his donation. He says, "I agree. Andrew was more better as a mentor. That's why they were going to bring Miles in with his franchise. But Tobey did interact with those black kids in the second movie. Just wasn't in his suit." Yeah, all right, bro. We'll take. I know what he's talking about, but nah.
He did.
We gonna give him. We gonna give it to Andrew. That shit don't count.
Yeah, that don't count. And like, bro, even with Tobey, Tobey is wonderful. Don't get me wrong; he's very heroic and stuff for sure. But he was a bad friend to Harry. You know, he was he got him blown up halfway.
I would say that Harry was a bad friend to Tobey. Harry took Tobey's girl, bro. He said dibs. Tobey wanted, and Harry knew that Tobey liked Mary Jane, but Harry was still advancing on her. He was like, "You didn't make your move, pal. Sorry, I had to do it." That's effed up. My friend should never do that. E-man, if I say, "Oh, that's Jessica. I like her. I like her so much," and then you the next day
I wouldn't do that.
Go holler at her. That's foul.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
why.
But two wrongs don't make it right.
Oh, Mary Jane, though, he was Spider-Man before he showed.
Mary Jane's up too, though. So there it is, bro. I mean,
I ain't lying.
But Tobey did more epic things than Spider-Man.
How so?
The train, saving them from the train. Do you have anything to answer the train? Him stopping the train?
Yes, for sure. I got two scenes. You might not even think the second one's credible.
Okay, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
The first scene was.
So this scene that you're about to tell me, you said beats the train scene in Spider-Man 2.
No, I mean, nothing's gonna beat that.
Okay, cool. So we admit that the train scene that Tobey did was the best. All right.
For sure.
I would argue that the second best across all of the movies was when Tobey, again, in the first Spider-Man movie, was holding the tram full of children and was a bus or a bus car, Mary Jane in the bus, and Green Goblin was punching him to make him drop one or the other. I think that was the second most heroic Spider-Man awesome scene. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. So now we know that Tobey's hoeing him when it comes to the Spider-Man stuff, the superhero stuff. Now, Andrew let her die on his watch. Mary Jane and Tobey's Mary Jane still alive, bruh.
Should be dead.
True, but the only reason she died because he was going through like a lot. Like, yeah, people attacking him from every direction, throwing bombs at him and shit.
Yeah.
He damn near tried to save her. bro. Like you can't say she died on his watch.
He saved her.
That's
twice.
a fact. She
he saved
died.
he saved her once.
Like she literally died. He was trying to save her, and he couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think Gwen was just around him too much, getting involved. That's the only reason why. Because I mean, I get it. Tobey did save Mary Jane for sure, but Mary Jane wasn't really put in no. I mean, she was, but she wasn't
kidnapped.
really put in no situation like Gwen Stacy. Gwen, he just threw her down like throwing bombs at him, and so he had no choice. So he was trying
I gotta
to save
say,
her,
it sounds like you're apologizing for Andrew when you know deep in your heart that Tobey's better. That's what it sounds like.
You walking him down. Jody usually just breaking it piece by piece.
Because I'm just taking what he's saying and his energy. I feel like he knows Tobey's better, but he's trying to give us an Andrew argument.
No. But look, even Captain America said it, or someone said it. He said, "You can't save everybody."
You see, no, you're jumping. You're deviating. You're minimalizing. Stay here.
I mean, he bringing up the Captain America. I get it, but those are two different heroes. Captain America is a real one, and this Andrew is not. I will tell you this. He also was disrespectful to his Aunt May. He sidelined her, and he didn't have a relationship with Aunt May. That relationship was cold. It was terrible. Tobey's relationship with that Aunt May was wholesome and warm.
True, but you gotta look at it like this. I think Andrew Aunt was more younger. So
does that have to do with anything? Does that have to do with anything?
I would tell you right now, Marissa Tomei is a better Aunt May than Andrew Garfield, and she's younger.
Yeah, we're younger than both of them.
Like Marissa Tomei and Tom have a good relationship.
That's
the hot one. They have a better relationship, so you can't use that as an excuse.
But it's different though, because Tom just for sure. But I feel like Andrew was like, I feel like his relationship with his Aunt May wasn't as Tobey, because Tobey's aunt was damn near like 30, 40 years older than him. She was like a senior. He's not gonna be rude to her. Like no reason to be that.
They were both seniors. Sally Field is old, and she was old back then. She was in her 60s.
Even older now. Like
yes. Like Aunt May had more gray for show, but they weren't that far apart in age, man. Sally Field.
She was younger than the original, far as like look wise. She was definitely younger.
Yes, she
than
was
the original Aunt May from Spider-Man.
But they don't have a decade between them.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have a decade.
Yeah.
They have single-digit years, maybe.
The thing is, you keep going by like the disrespect that he said with his Aunt May and his uncle and them. He just found out some shit about his father that was fucking him up the whole time.
I get it, but I'm not done with him yet. Especially with the caller. Flash Thompson was better for Tobey. I'm going to say that the Dr. Octopus, he had better villains. I mean, let's not even compare the villains. Dr. Octopus and Green Goblin, Tobey villains sucked. The Lizard sucked, and the Electro sucked even worse.
I'll give you Electro, but the Lizard didn't.
Please stop bringing up that fucking Lizard. Bro, I'm tired of these niggas. That's all they got. They can't talk about that.
And that's nothing to have, because what Lizard doesn't have a snout? He was a lizard with no nose. With that flat face, he looked like a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, and they had the nerve to bring that
you're
back.
You're reaching there.
No, I'm not.
You're reaching there.
I'm not reaching. Tell me he don't look like put a shell on him real quick.
You're reaching. You're reaching there, bro. You're reaching.
The Lizard plan was diabolical, though. He was about to turn everyone to lizards.
Oh, whoa! He's gonna turn. Hey, what a terrible,
what a stupid plot. That ugly as freak. Look at that. That look like Donatello. What are you talking about?
You're reaching.
Reaching? Where's this stupid lizard idiot at?
You're passing it up.
Look at you.
Nonetheless,
what the
he didn't
freak
manage
was
to
that?
stop.
Okay.
Lizard stabbed Captain Stacy
You
with
know
his.
what it is?
What is that?
Wait a minute. Y'all defend this. They don't remember the movie, Jody. They just remember it in memory. They have fond memories of it. They went back and watched it.
It's terrible.
There's no way.
It's absolutely terrible.
There's no way. And they brought that back to the MCU and made it worse.
What type of design is this for the list? Look at this.
That got approved. Remember, that had to get approved. Somebody approve this.
Yes.
Y'all playing with Andrew name right now, bro.
Hey, we only keeping it a buck. I thank you for calling in, though, bro. You tried, bro. You tried.
Appreciate it, bro.
Peace. All right, Evo can't get in, bro. So
why
we're
Evo
gonna go
can't
ahead
get
and
in?
close the line because he's slow, just like Andrew. All right, no, we gonna do that no more. We gonna cut that off. We gonna cut that off. All right.
Let me before we go to the next, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh shoot!
Is it safe?
Let me.
You gotta go.
Go ahead, bro. You good?
I thought you said you gotta go.
Sorry. Raging Black Guy says, "Okay, last dono. Tobey saved his Gwen in Spider-Man 3.
God damn!
I told you what.
Man, are you in the bath? He blew the bathroom up?
Yeah, I sure did. Told that down. That chicken sandwich was good, Jody. I love that chicken sandwich. That was good.
I gotta go take a leak, man.
Fuck. Where you going, bro?
I gotta go outside and take a leak, bro.
Shut the door.
Like
Can you shut that door, please?
He's like, he's an animal.
You ripped it like that?
He pissed outside like a dog. That got no shame.
I realized that didn't leave.
I knew you was a dog.
Oh shoot, that's funny. So Tobey saved Gwen in Spider-Man 3 falling from a building. He had an epic QTE scene with it. Epic cute scene. Oh, he did. When she was on like a building and she was falling in the rumble. He was doing the Dang, that was Gwen. Tobey did save his Gwen. Mm-hmm. They both had Gwens, and the difference is Tobey loved her and was with her. I mean, Andrew loved her and was with her. Yeah. Tobey didn't care so much, and he still saved her. Andrew.
You know,
damn. It's because he muted his mic.
It's right there in front of you.
Oh, we got you. You're good now.
Okay. So, for the one thing they didn't bring up, and which is sad, and the one thing y'all could have brought up, the one thing that I do hate Tobey for is when he turned his back to the Green Goblin in No Way Home. That's the one thing they couldn't even use that because they were so caught up in defending their hero.
When he made himself?
No, remember when he turned his back on the Green Goblin? Remember when Tom Holland was about to Green Goblin?
Yeah.
And then he turned his back.
Because that's in No Way Home. And I don't really...
You see, but see,
for either of these characters...
They couldn't even get to that
because
point.
It's not... Yeah, No Way Home is kind of trash, bro. Like, bro... I'll just let
and then that's what saved. That's why people care about Andrew Garfield because he did a good job in that movie.
Yes,
that's the only reason why.
And I like that they put respect on Garfield's name. I like that, but they hold Tobey. Tobey to do it.
Yes, at his expense. Yes, they knew what they was doing. Yeah, because Tobey probably wasn't going to continue doing Spider-Man no more. So he's probably like, screw it. Yeah, let's repair his Spider-Man for the sake of mine. But the fact is, Jody, it needed to be repaired.
Yeah,
that's the whole fucking point. Yeah. We had to fix because you had a past that remember.
And let's remember, Tobey has 3 movies. Andrew only had 2. Mm-hmm. So there's that.
He got hold out of his third, but he
not really.
But he didn't earn it though. He didn't deserve one.
I mean, he did have his movies were not performing as well.
He didn't deserve one.
Right, his movies wasn't performing, and he had a clash with the head boss, and the head boss fired him straight up. Like, get the freak out of here. Like they had beef.
Yeah, you can't do that.
All right, 5-star, bro. I'm here, bro. Where Evil at? I don't even see him, bro. Like, what's going on? Ran from Evil. Turn your mic on, my nigga. You say that to my face.
He tried to call in like so many times.
It's not my fault. What
the line?
How's that my fault?
Them lines. There was a good 20 minutes when them lines gets silent.
We got 5 callers and none of them was Evil. Evil could slide right up in this StreamYard.
Get in.
Now, you know who you are, 5-star? You can't debate to save your freaking life, so you want to put a battery in another that's going to fall.
Hey, at least Andrew didn't give up being Spider-Man just because he wanted to just go out and eat glizzies and shit and be a normal dude.
Hey, I don't knock him for it. He had a good reason to. It's not his fault that he lost his powers. He lost his powers. What do you want from him?
He didn't lose his powers. He he had a midlife crisis and lost his powers because he had a midlife crisis. Let's stop doing that.
So he didn't lose his powers.
The moment
so
pulled up and said,
wait.
Hey, I'm gonna take your. He got his powers back conveniently.
So he didn't lose his powers.
I mean, dude, if you have a writer's block, I mean, like, does that mean you just lost your ability?
5-star. Tobey lost his powers.
He didn't lose his power. He still had his powers.
Yes, he lost his power in Spider-Man 2.
He did not lose his power. He had a mental block, and he lost his powers because he had a mental block.
That's still losing your powers. You think you're failing?
No,
yeah,
that's still a mental block. If I have a mental block, and then I'm just.
He lost his powers.
Did he? Call your daddy Evil, bro. Call Evil. Call him now. Call him now. I want to hear this cap from Evil.
No,
yeah, I can say that,
brother.
I can say that, bro. Yeah,
I'm ready for Evil now. I'm ready to hear this bullshit.
He's here.
Here you go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, bring the moderator and bring. Yeah.
All right, Evil. Let's hear this bullshit.
First off, 5-star trying to use my argument and you botched it like a trash.
That was your argument? That's a trash argument.
I know he's not trying to repeat what I said in the Discord. You're garbage. First off, since we on that, he lost his powers. Jody, why did he lose his powers?
Because he was stopping believing in himself. Didn't want to be Spider-Man in his heart.
He was conflicted on balancing his life as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. One side of him wanted to enjoy the life of a normal life as Peter Parker.
That's what I just said.
But he also wanted to accept the responsibility of Spider-Man.
That's what I just
and
said.
what did he do mentally? He chose the life of Peter Parker over Spider-Man, disrespecting the suit, disrespecting his responsibility as Spider-Man, threw it in the trash and walked off.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid, though. That's kind of stupid, though.
It is stupid.
He lost powers. Because of mental health. That's stupid. It's already in your DNA.
And the thing is,
before you
he wanted to be Spider-Man when he found out.
I know you're going to say it's part of the quote-unquote narrative of the movie. So if you want to use it's the narrative, then we should use the same narrative for Andrew Garfield and his response to his Uncle Ben and Aunt May due to the loss and understanding what his father thought abandoned him.
I didn't say that, though. I didn't say nothing yet.
Get him, Evo.
But let me get to yours. Okay, I heard what you said about Spider. We agree. He lost. When you asked me why he lost his powers, it's because he was contemplating whether being Spider-Man again or not. That's why he lost him. And some mythical in the universe, the body said, "Oh, you want to be? Oh, you feel sick? All right, no powers for you." So it's stupid, but it's like, okay, I understand the metaphorical
I get it for
element
the narrative
of
the film.
Yeah, fine, but that does not mean that he did not want to be Spider-Man, because in the same movie, Mr. Evil, here it comes. He tried to do some
end of the movie. That's the story arc. I'm not talking about the story arc and narrative of the film. The argument
that's not even what I'm saying. I'm not even going there.
The character of Spider-Man.
I'm trying to hit you with it. I'm trying to hit you to be hit you. I'm not even talking about the end of the movie. I'm talking about like a few scenes later. How did we find out that Spider-Man had more powers? Did he try to do Spider-Man? Oh, I know. W, can we move? Let's move on.
No.
Let's move on.
No. So he thought he had his power back when he saved that little child from the burning building. When quote unquote
everybody got murdered in that building too.
Doc Ock came back into the picture and became a threat.
His body's everywhere.
He was still being Spider-Man.
Why he
even without the power, though. He was still being Spider-Man. He never intended mentally that I don't want to be Spider-Man. Some
so we're
forces
gonna act
took
like
his
the
powers
hot
away.
dog scene don't exist.
This is so easy.
The hot dog scene don't exist.
Was that what? All right, hold on. The
fire department was going for it. He saw them. He looked. And he said,
"Oh yeah,"
and
walked away.
Yeah. Take a break, Take a break. Superman did it too.
Take a break? Hold on. Does Superman take a break?
Yes, he saw Garfield. freak this, I'm gone.
No.
He
said,
stop. I'm gone.
No, he's better for the people.
The people.
He set them up.
Kneel before that nigga got out that bus.
He looked around. He didn't take no break.
Flew to the fortress of solitude. Flew to get guidance from his daddy. What do I do? He said, I got it. I'm going to take their powers away. That ran from that fight.
He came for a strategy, though. He left for it to get the strategy.
Niggas not even said, I didn't.
Wait, so is that taking a break or is that learning your opponent or getting assistance?
Hey, that was an L for Superman, bro. I don't know how you take, but him running like
That's
that.
That's not taking a break, though. He didn't see someone
took a break.
in
No,
need.
he went
Superman
and he went away
did not
for
see
days.
Someone in need and ignored.
No, he took a break. He was gone for some weeks because a lot of developments happened with Zod. They took over the United States. They had the United States bowing and on TV. I said, God dang, where you at, Superman? They had newspapers. Where you at, Superman?
He had to get his powers back.
That was gone for probably.
He had to get his powers back.
It wasn't just that.
Remember, he was an old fribble man.
That's Superman 3. When he ran away from that fight, I feel it had to have been a couple of months that he was gone.
I don't think it was that.
I think it was a minute, bro.
He had to go back to the fortress. Remember, the fortress was destroyed.
Lex Luthor got his what was he? Ruler of some.
He was trying to get that, but he didn't.
Australia? Was it Australia? Australia.
Was it Canada? I think it was
Australia.
I think it was something like that.
Australia.
That's one thing I got Andrew over Tobey for. Tobey made a conscious decision not to be Spider-Man no more.
I mean, yeah, he never made a decision not to be
conversation before.
He never did that though. He doubted himself, but he never made the decision to not be Spider-Man. That's a lie.
So we didn't see the scene in his mind talking to Uncle Ben saying, I do not want to be Spider-Man no more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What's that mean?
I remember when he said, I'm Spider-Man no more.
And so is that not a conscious decision saying, I do not want to be Spider-Man?
But that's not why he lost his powers, though. That was after, wasn't it?
He lost his powers because he was conflicted on
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Uncle Ben said, give me your hand. Everything will come back to you.
Clearly, you ain't Spider-Man if you ain't got powers. Like, if you lose your powers and you try out there and do some
But his
shit.
self-conscious, as they call it, was telling him, give me your hand. You can have it back again.
Over Spider-Man.
Hey, Evo,
he said no.
He's not mad at that.
He said no. He wanted.
Didn't he stop and think
Hold
about?
On, what you say, John Pat?
Didn't he actually think about saving that kid from getting mugged in the alley? But he remembered he didn't have his powers.
Hey, I wonder why.
Because he didn't have his powers.
Why? Why, John Bat? He chose Peter Parker over
but
Spider-Man.
The answer to that question is terrible.
All that comes before those moments.
But the answer to that question is not a good one. Why are you
threw his outfit?
Why are you doing
in
this?
The trash?
This isn't good.
Wait. Oh, Evo.
He threw the Spider-Man outfit in the garbage.
Didn't he have that talk with Uncle Ben after he crashed out swinging and he thought he lost his powers?
No, he was still conflicted at the time.
No. He already lost his. He already thought he lost his powers. Then he had that little mental thing about Uncle Ben.
No, mid swing, he lost it for a second, but he still had it at the time. So he was still fighting his demons on whether to be Peter or Spider-Man.
No. He only thought that he only had that mental vision of Uncle Ben after he already thought he lost his powers, not before.
It was after the powers. That's what I'm saying. Of course, like, you ain't gonna be so enthusiastic about saving and being Spider-Man when you ain't got no motherfucking powers. And then there was a time in the same movie where you tried to get him back.
Alaska.
Y'all are missing the point.
What's the point?
It was Australia.
He made a choice in his mind. Did he not choose the life of a normal Peter Parker over Spider-Man? Yes or no?
No.
After he lost his powers, yes.
But after he lost the powers. Before is the answer is no.
No.
What's wrong with you?
John Bapp, listen to what you're saying.
Yeah, that's Stevenson. That's Stevenson. That's what you heard.
How
did that nigga was like,
he lose his powers because he was conflicted, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
He didn't really lose his powers.
No.
Hold on a second. Evo, I got a question for you.
No, you sit there, Stevenson.
But I want to talk to you.
So, John Bat, we've had this conversation before. He lost his powers because he was conflicted. It fully went away. We all know physically he didn't lose his powers. It was a mental block because of his mental choice of choosing Peter Parker over Spider-Man. We know that. So, why did he throw the suit away?
He had no powers.
Because he thought he lost his powers, and after his vision with Uncle Ben.
Okay.
There it is.
And in the vision, what did he say?
I'm Spider-Man no more.
He said no.
No. Tell me what he said, John Bat.
I don't remember verbatim, but
I
Uncle Ben
don't want to be Spider-Man no more.
Yeah, he said that was this was your decision. This was not my decision.
That was a.
Yeah, it was in his head. It was in his head. It wasn't real.
No, it wasn't real.
No, it wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. It was.
How does that count?
That's that. If
this was all in his head.
Here's how I would count it. If that was a scene that we seen in one of the movies, I would count it. But that was just a manifestation for us, the viewer, of him breaking ties with his powers. That's all that was.
Because it said, "Give me your." It said.
Jody, got it. That's that Demon Slayer.
Now
Is they really not there? The lightning's really not there.
Oh no, that's not that bad.
Uncle Ben told him.
I'm sorry, man.
He told him, "Give me your hand. You can have your powers back. Everything is go back to normal."
Is this what you got? Is this what you come with?
No. I'm not done.
No, hold on a second. Hold on a second, Evolve. I want to talk to you on this. Yes, I do. Wait. Evolve, are you telling me that Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, you telling me that he never quit?
Yeah, come on, let's go, Stevenson. Talk to him.
No, hold on, Stevenson. He didn't throw his suit away. What happened? He went out. He didn't.
Did he quit being Spider-Man? Yes or no? I answered that. No, that's a yes or no question. Evo, answer that simple question. Did Andrew Garfield quit being Spider-Man? Yes or no? No, Cap. No, stop it. No, now I gotta stop this. No, he quit being Spider-Man. He quit being Spider-Man, Evo. No, I want to.
Stevenson, listen.
That's right.
He said no. I'm gonna prove to you wrong. Let me prove you wrong right now. I'm going to prove you wrong right now, Evo. Let me prove you wrong.
Stevenson, listen.
I listen to you after you let me talk. I listen after you let me talk. Evo, let me talk first, and then I'll let you say your point. Because you didn't say no to my question.
Stevenson, listen.
Because I'm sick and tired. People keep talking about Tobey quit after being Spider-Man. Like Andrew didn't do the same thing.
Stevenson, listen.
Stevenson, can you listen?
Stevenson, let him.
I'll do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Are we going to act like No Way Home exists?
We ain't talking about No Way Home. We're talking about Tobey and Andrew.
No Way Home. And you lost as soon as you bring No Way Home up. Nigga had to go to No Way Home. That tells you something. I told you he can't do it.
Stevenson, listen.
Evo, we ain't talking about nothing about
Tobey Maguire doesn't even have spider sense in No Way Home. What are we doing, nigga? Y'all gonna use No Way Home when Tobey don't even have spider sense in that bitch?
Stevenson, listen.
Stop.
Evo, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen,
no,
stop. No, we're not talking about that. It's not the discussion. That's not the topic, Evo.
Stevenson, listen. No Way Home is still part of the narrative of Tobey, Andrew, and Tom.
This is so
We're not doing this.
Don't do this, Evo.
It's still part of the narrative.
Don't do that. You lost doing that.
No.
Don't go there.
No, it's not. No. Just because you know No Way Home is part of it and it demolished your favorite
We're not bringing up Tom Holland's movies. We're talking about Andrew Garfield's two movies and Tobey's 3 movies. We're talking about those movies. That's it.
Johnson. No, we're not Stevenson.
Oh no, you know what, man, you can't do this if you gonna go to that poll.
Stevenson Johnson. Be quiet. Just listen.
Wow.
We are not talking again.
There's no mentioning those movies.
Stevenson Johnson.
We're sticking to Tobey and Andrew's movies.
Stevenson, no, we're not.
No,
we're not.
Hold on,
You be quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we are not arguing. We are not arguing the films.
We're sticking to those.
Hold on. When were we arguing the films?
We never even mention Tom Holland's movies. We ain't mention No Way Home. We're not talking about that. We're trying to stick.
No, Stevenson, listen.
Evo, man, no, you just don't want to do this, man. We are Evo. Jody already made the topic. The topic is who's a better Spider-Man, Tobey or Andrew?
Correct.
And we have been throughout the whole topic. I ain't done yet. Throughout this whole topic, we have been bringing up information regarding around Andrew's movies and Tobey's movies. We have not been mentioning their role in none of Tom Holland's movies.
We have not.
We're not using Tom Holland's movies and their cameos in there.
Stevenson,
yes, we have
because
been.
you talk the loudest don't mean you're the smartest in the room.
Damn, you're right, man. No, Jody's right, man. No, Jody's right. You slow just like Andrew. Evo.
Stevenson.
The freak.
You
What is
said
this?
it yourself. The topic of discussion
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it funny.
was who's the better Spider-Man.
And we're
Not who
sticking
has
to
the
their
better
movies.
The topic is who's the better Spider-Man, Andrew or Tobey.
So you're telling me
Last
that we
time
can't use their accolades and their achievements in their movies?
No, I'm including that.
Then why are
And
you
guess
talking
what?
about that? Why are you trying to mention movies
Because-
that they are cameos in and not their own movies?
No. Are they not in those movies?
They're cameos.
Spider-Man?
We're talking about
Are
their
they not
own movies.
in those movies?
Cameos.
Spider-Man?
Evolve. Cameos.
They're cameos.
As a matter of fact, in those as cameos, they disrespected their power set. Tobey didn't have spider sense in that
Facts.
movie. What the fuck is happening?
So if you wait, I want to use this to get at Evo, because if you're gonna bring No Way Home up, you're gonna win. Because Tobey doesn't have spider sense.
I know.
And
I know
Andrew
that. That's why y'all
Garfield
don't want me to
has
use
spider
that.
sense,
So what you
and Tobey
should have
doesn't.
made the
What we
topic,
doing?
Jody.
What we
Jody,
doing?
what you should have.
Ain't no
Jody,
should have made the
what you
topic.
should
It's
have-
spider.
hold on,
No,
hold
you're
on.
doing the
Jody. You made the
dark
topic.
shit.
You didn't say
Yes.
who was the better Spider-Man in their respective films.
No, he's still
you
a better
just
Spider-Man.
said who's the better Spider-Man between Tobey and Andrew. And last time I checked, they were Spider-Man in No Way Home as well.
He's still the better Spider-Man, even with No Way Home. Because I'm not stooping
No,
low like
did
you are.
not just
You're
admit
stooping
I will
low.
win the argument,
You're
including
stooping
No
low.
Way
You
Home?
know it.
Now you're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not.
Jody.
I'm not doing it. You're doing it. I'm saying that you
No,
can
didn't
win.
you just say I would win the argument if I included No Way Home? Then you contradicted
Yes.
yourself saying, "Well,
Yes.
he's still
If
the
I have
he's
to
still
take-
the best."
If
with
I
No
have
Way
to take what you said about No Way Home, of course you're gonna win, because that retcons Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. So which one? You're gonna take No Way Home over Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3? What's that say about you?
I'm taking them all in together
You can't,
because that's a story
because they have.
arc of
He has
all
spider
three.
sense in Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and none in No Way Home. But you're gonna
He
give
does
it to
have
No Way
spider
Home?
sense in No Way Home.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He got shanked from the back. Almost lost
Yes.
his life.
Wait, did he use a spider
Yes.
sense when he saw Andrew Garfield? When he
So
looked?
did it not show Toby spider sense when they saw Goblin's pumpkin bomb in
That
the,
was a
in the
hunch.
Doctor Strange
That was a
box?
hunch. He said that was the sense like we got. That was not spider sense. You know how I know? Because he got 8 from the back at the end of the movie. And nobody with spider sense could get 8 from the back like that. Everything you seen prior to him getting 8 from the back was not spider sense. It was a hunch. It was a hunch.
Hunch.
Correct. It's like us. When we see a car, nigga, we look at it to see if they're going to drive by us.
Oh, so your sense.
Yeah, when you see
Caution. Caution.
it's caution. It's our
Nigga,
sense.
his caution is supposed to be better than that, though.
Yes.
That's trash bringing
That's what I'm saying. And you when as soon as you bring up No Way Home to back your argument up, you're gonna lose.
Right, because No Way
Hey,
Home
you know-
nothing to do with
Toby
Yeah,
has
but-
3 movies.
Hey,
Andrew
maybe
has
you
2
should have
movies.
titled
There's so much
the
you could go
topic
for.
better
It. Go
in
by
their
it.
respective films, not who's the better Andrew or Toby.
haven't
Because if
argued
we're going to do that, we have to include every appearance they have made.
No.
Yeah. He's right
No.
about that. You only have
The
like,
MCU is not the Sony universe. That is a different universe.
No, guess what? No. The moment Andrew and Toby appeared,
on the
they
screen
became
together.
part of the MCU. And guess what? They even put out a article stating that now Spider-Man 1 through 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 are part of the MCU, and that's fact.
That's not a fact. I reject that. I have my own brain. I know that the MCU didn't exist when Spider-Man was out. So how could it be in
Oh,
it?
yes. Back then, yes.
All right. So how could it be a part of the MCU when this shit predates the MCU? It's not possible.
Did we not see the Human Torch in a MCU film? Did we not see Blade in the MCU film? Did we not see Elektra in the MCU film?
Before the MCU was in existence, so trash take.
Trash take, John Bap. Evo, you. Hey, bro, yeah, you getting eaten with this.
No.
Yes, you are.
See, y'all are so butthurt because when I bring the facts, y'all want to run away from them.
The facts are the MCU didn't exist when their movies were out. So what are you talking about?
No, but Marvel did.
Yes, the MCU didn't exist when the movies
Still
came
was a
out.
Marvel
That's
product.
correct. But the character carries over into the MCU.
But those movies don't.
Same characteristics.
So if they weren't
That's
the
not how that
same
works.
character, hold on, John Bapp. If they're not the same character, why do they say the same story, use the same villains from those films?
Because it's cheap MCU tactics.
Correct.
And you know what? Since
So
you want
now
to use No Way Home, Evo, I will do this very briefly. In No Way Home, Tobey Spider-Man, he's still Spider-Man, and guess what? He still got his girl, MJ. They worked it out.
Yep.
Andrew Spider-Man, on the other hand, he's still Spider-Man, but he ain't got no girl. He ain't move on.
Correct.
He's still by
You wanna know
himself.
why?
And no, I ain't done. I'm not done.
No,
I'm not
you
done.
wanna know
I'm
why?
not done, Evo.
You
Not
wanna
only
know
I'm
why?
not done, Evo.
Andrew was
All right,
I'm not done. I'm not done, Evo. I'm not
Before I
done.
demolish you.
I'm not done, Evo. I'm not done my point.
Demolish you. Go ahead.
I'm not done my
He
point.
said I
Not
stopped
only
holding
that.
back my punches. That's what he said.
He started.
Toby villains was being murdered too. They was getting
Well,
by
actually
that.
got
Nah,
Giant.
Andrew was.
He said I stopped holding back my punches. He didn't say that he was. He was dodging them at that time.
When he said stop pulling back his punches and he got dark in a dark place, he was murdering them, bro. That's what he was saying. Andrew he went bad. He became a villain.
All right, then by that logic, Toby got the first body at all.
I'm not using anything from No Way Home.
Toby
Stevenson wants to do that. I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not going No Way
quick.
Home. I'm not doing it.
Get
And that's not how the multiverse works.
because
When it
if
comes
Stevenson
into
wanna go there,
only
we
thing
can go
that's
there.
going to count for the MCU is this point forward, not back. That's not how that works. When you come and cross over in the MCU, that means whatever you do from that point that you cross over and forward is MCU. Sure, but I'm definitely not giving you the from the past. That's not how it works.
Facts.
It's a Marvel
And
product,
Jody,
so
I
you know
want
it's
to
all
mention
in
it No Way Home very
one.
briefly, because I want to focus on Andrew and Toby's movies. By doing this real quick, also in No Way Home. Also in No Way Home.
You keep saying movies, not characters.
I'm going back to the movie because I ain't playing your game. I'm doing it very briefly.
No, because
in No
that's
Way
the
Home,
argument. The topic
Toby
is the
had to
character,
tell
not the film.
Andrew that he was amazing. Andrew was down on himself. He had no self-confidence. He couldn't admit that he was an amazing Spider-Man. Toby's Spider-Man had to tell him, "You are amazing."
Did they not give
And
each other
Andrew
both
didn't know this
confidence though?
himself.
He gave him confidence as well. He said the same thing to him. He said, I've been having, even when he talked about his back problems, man, I've been having problems with my back for so long. He even looked out for him at the same time, and they
I'm
both
having
gave
this
each other
conversation.
confidence. Man, miss with that, bro.
Hey, we did what we came here to do. Jody's corner gang. Toby wins.
Toby
Toby
wins.
wins, nigga.
Run, Jody.
Emphatically
Run, Jody.
wins.
Run, Jody.
W, bro.
Toby